The BCCI was a very instrumental function to help grow our business. Bridgetown, as you know, is a conglomeration of many businesses, and what it was is that when you have a coach, it brings along multiple things. If you have a motor car, it brings along few things. And so by working with the BCCI or through the BCCI, we're able to do a lot of things consensually and synergistically with the business community. And the reputation of trust that they have over the 200 years of their existence is unspeakable. The BCCI is very responsive to the needs of its members. Going back in 2007, when a group of us from Bridgetown became members of the BCCI, they worked with us and established the revitalization of Bridgetown initiative, which has been ongoing since then at different levels of activity. And with that, we were able to consensually work with public and private sector stakeholders to improve. Now, we have not always had the results we would like for whatever reason, but it is still the most viable vehicle that we have. So much so that the Inter-American Development Bank asked us if they could use the model that the BCCI uses for Bridgetown.
I believe that really what I learned the most from being in the position of president at the chamber was to advocate on behalf of industry in Barbados. The connections and the development of the connections and the networking was very valuable and has served me well even to today. And I also believe it helped us to learn to stand our ground when it was necessary and collaborate and compromise when necessary as well. So those were my major learnings. The political neutrality, I think, is key, and it has always been an important factor for the chamber. I also think that a very broad approach to business learning. So one of the things with the chamber is that it represents industries, a wide variety of industries. There are some associations which look more specifically at certain industries, but the chamber is quite an umbrella organization and therefore has a wealth of knowledge within the chamber and within the membership of the chamber, so that if there are issues that are relevant to a specific industry, we can always find people who can help with another company who may be challenged along their journey. If there is an opportunity for the chamber to intervene, to advocate for industries, that has always been the case. I think the ability to bring issues that are being faced by businesses to the fore and to the public in some cases, so that there's an understanding and an effort to help facilitate business in Barbados. The ease of doing business is one of the key factors that is necessary for the chamber to continue to advocate, and I think they've done a very good job of it over the years, and there's been some very good wins, and I think that has been very much to the benefit of industry in Barbados.
So the chamber pushes very much for ease of doing business in the country, and also for things that will assist our business in being sustainable, to develop their resiliency, and also to expand the economic opportunities available to them. So for example, we have initiatives around the revitalization of Bridgetown, digital transformation, sustainability and resilience, energy efficiency, other things like health, so health and wellness through partnership with the National NCD Commission. And we also delve into other areas such as port efficiency and things like that, things that have a big impact for not just our members, but the wider business community and all Barbadians. Regionally, the Chamber is a founding member of CARICHAM, or the Caribbean Chambers of Commerce. So we have that connection that we've made with other chambers, so we form a regional grouping. We also we sign MOUs with other chambers of commerce in other countries as well, so it helps provide that those linkages inter-country, regionally. And then once we've done that, then it makes it easier for us, say, when they want to send a trade mission in, or we want to send a trade mission out, we've already made those contacts. Internationally, the Chamber creates partnerships with key strategic development partners, such as the Inter-American Development Bank, and so on. That then helps us, because they have programs that assist the region, and they generally need a BSO to go through to bring their members on board and to advise them of their various programs and what's available, and how, and assist with the implementation, and just in general sensitization and the awareness and how to access them, and so on. We also create linkages with other cities, say, because many times we get cities that are interested in visiting Barbados, whether it's an organization within that city or they want to explore possibilities of doing businesses. We also host incoming trade missions, and we also have our own outgoing trade missions, such as the one we did last year to Panama, which was very successful. And so these are some of the ways in which the Chamber can help on an international level, help its members and help make those connections in advance.
Well, I believe that guidance is paramount for any up-and-coming individual, youth. Guidance is key. And with the distinguished members that the BCCI has on the board, and their experience, getting these two entities together to be able to pass on all these experiences is very key. I think, the youth need to sit at similar tables as members who have already accomplished and are currently influencing. So I believe that artificial intelligence and automation is inevitable. It's inevitable in all societies, all countries, and it's going to be important that we get in front of this. I think that we need to start developing framework, we need to start educating, we need to start understanding how it will affect, the social impact it can have on Barbados as well, and begin to chart that road. So I'm excited to see how the BCCI can look to lead this and many other initiatives that's going to help our country.
Since the establishment of the Chamber in 1825, the Chamber has been at the forefront of private sector development and national development.
Evolving with the times, shaping policy, and championing the private sector through periods of transformation, uncertainty, and opportunity.
All who walk this path with us be guided by our new clarion call. Collaborate, advocate, and innovate.
These are more than words. They are the foundation of our past and the guiding principles of our future as the Chamber continues to drive economic growth and national transformation.
Let us be guided by legacy and driven by possibility. Let us not merely respond to the changes around us, but be the architects of the future.
So over the coming months and into next year, we will be rolling out a series of events, initiatives, and legacy projects designed to commemorate this extraordinary anniversary.
Our bicentennial celebrations will honor our past, celebrate the present, and inspire the future.
This is our moment as we approach 2 centuries of advocacy and impact.
As we reflect on 200 years of building Barbados's landscape, we do so with renewed purpose and vision to collaborate, advocate, innovate.
We must now fix our gaze firmly on the horizon ahead. The world of business is changing at an unprecedented pace, and the Chamber must not only adapt, but we must lead.
Thank you for being part of this moment. Let's celebrate, let's connect, and let's shape the next 200 years together.